My name is Taylor Price.
My name is Kimberly Williams. I've known Taylor since kindergarten. We were good friends in elementary school, but we didn't really get to be best friends until about 7th grade in middle school, and we pretty much did everything since then.
She would kill me for saying this, but she was actually really bossy in elementary school. Really middle school was where we became really tight. We were really best friends all through middle school, all through high school. When I was about 19, graduated high school, I was ready to get out on my own and be an adult and take care of myself. So I moved out of my parents' house when I was 19, got my own apartment, and shortly after kind of came to the realization that I didn't have my parents telling me we got to get up and go to church on Sunday. So skipping one Sunday led to skipping another Sunday, and then before I know it, I've been out of church for about 5 years. I hadn't gone to church and just kind of really fell out and kind of put God on the back burner. It wasn't a priority in my life. I was more concerned with being with my friends and being an adult and being independent and being on my own. And so I was out for a good 5 years and kind of didn't involve myself in any of the church things.
My mom got sick, and it kind of got to where it was harder for us to get to church with her and everything. She couldn't get out very well. So we kind of stopped going for a while, and then afterwards I moved out on my own and kind of didn't really want to have much to do with it. Kind of the same thing as Taylor. I just was independent and just kind of was like, well, mom and dad aren't here to tell me not to go to church anymore, so I just didn't go anymore.
I really felt like something was missing, and I really knew what it was, and I knew I needed to get back in that, and I wanted a relationship with God again because I just hadn't for so long. So I actually started watching Hope City online because they upload all their videos to YouTube. So I started watching online. I actually watched online for probably a good 6 months before I actually went to church. And then once I got there, I just loved it, and I haven't been able to leave since. So that's where I needed to be, and I'm really happy that I was back in church. It was something that I was really longing for a long time.
Taylor had started going there, and she told me about it, and I was definitely wanting to get back into church. I didn't necessarily know where I wanted to start going back at again, but she told me about it, and I had actually watched one of Robbie's podcasts, and I really liked it a lot, and so she invited me one Sunday, and I went, and I've been there ever since.
Now that we're older, and we've been through so much together, it's easy for us to talk about our relationship with God and how that's going, and kind of really lean on each other when times get tough, because we do have such a close friendship. So as it's great that we've been friends for so long, but it's really great that we're such great friends as adults, because sometimes you really need that supporter with you, and Kimberly's definitely been a great support in my life.
It's amazing. It's hard for me to open up to a lot of people, and she's one of those people that I can definitely talk to about pretty much anything, and she's always there for me for anything, any advice, and I know she's always there, and I can always count on her. So she's a very important part of my life. So I was baptized, I think I was around 8 or 9 years old. It was right after VBS. I remember in the car with my dad and my mom telling them that I decided I wanted to get baptized. And it just so happened to be on Father's Day weekend. And so my dad was really excited about that. And I did mean it, and I think I understood what it meant, but now it just means a lot more to me.
As a child, you understand, and I definitely believed in God, and I was a Christian, but as a 7-year-old, it's just not the same as being an adult and kind of having an intimate relationship with God. So for me, this is kind of a reaffirmation of my faith, and it means a lot more to me now that I'm older, because I really can grasp what it means.
It means a lot to be able to get baptized on the same day as my best friend. We've been through so much together, and I just think it's really awesome that we're getting to grow in our faith together and get baptized together on the same day.
I'm really excited that Kimberly is also being baptized on the same day as me. I think that's really cool. That's a memory that we'll always share. And I think it's really awesome that we kind of have a similar story where we both were baptized at young ages, but now that we're adults and we have a more intimate relationship with God, I think it's I think it's really cool that it's something that we can do together, and I'm really excited for her as well as myself.